Parliament entered their last day of the monsoon session. In the upper house, Union Home Minister Amit Shah to move the motion for reference of the Constitution 130th Amendment Bill 2025, the Government of Union Territories Amendment Bill 2025 and the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Amendment Bill 2025 to the Joint Committee. The bill further to amend the Constitution of India that resolves that 10 members of this House be nominated by Deputy Chairman to serve on the said Joint Committee. While the lower house of the Parliament to hold further a special discussion on India's first astronaut aboard the International Space Station, critical role of space program for Viksit Bharat, developed India by 2047. And DD India correspondent Dibyendu Mondal joins us with more updates on Parliament. Dibyendu, first take us through the road ahead for the bills that seek to bring more accountability into politics, especially at the top leadership.
Well, Shubhendu, good morning. Yesterday we saw when that 130th constitutional amendment bill was presented in the Lok Sabha, the kind of uproar and drama that unfolded on the floor of the House was unprecedented. And talking about what this bill entails, it is about accountability in politics. It is about decriminalizing politics, which has been a demand for a very, very long time. This bill primarily talks about the fact that if any sitting minister, chief minister, union council of ministers, as well as council of ministers from the states, as well as the prime minister, is involved in any cases of corruption or criminality and have been under custody of any agencies in this country, including the police, for more than 30 days, the 31st day would be automatically termed as their day of termination of that post. And also, and this bill also importantly mentions that once that person is out from the custody and has not been convicted, then that person can automatically resume that post if their party or if the government wants that. So therefore, this is freeing politics from, criminal elements taking over. And this has been necessitated, of course, because of the fact that if you remember the case from Delhi, where Arvind Kejriwal, the former chief minister and the Aam Aadmi Party convener, was holding the post of chief minister for more than 6 months from within the Tihar jail when he was accused of corruption in various cases in Delhi, and because of which governance was affected in the national capital of Delhi. And we have also seen in several other states where the chief ministers or ministers have been arrested. For example, in Bengal, there have been several ministers who were arrested and kept in custody for various criminal charges and offences. They were still operating as ministers from within the prison. So therefore, to help a better governance and better functioning of the country, okay, and for accountability, this bill was brought in. But however, as we have been reporting since yesterday, this bill has now been referred to the Joint Parliamentary Committee. This committee will be constituted of members from all political parties, experts, and as well as members from both the houses of Parliament, which is the Lok Sabha as well as the Rajya Sabha. Today, Amit Shah will be moving that bill in the Rajya Sabha for referring it to the Joint Parliamentary Committee, which will also consist of members from the Rajya Sabha. Shubhendu.
Right, Dibyendu, and final day, last day of the monsoon session, what would you say have been the key takeaways? In brief, please.
Of course, the key takeaways was, of course, all the opposition protest, ruckus, disruption. But despite that, there were key bills that have already been passed in the parliament because the government was clear that the opposition cannot hold the house to ransom. And the government will conduct legislative businesses. And of course, it's the last day. It's a wrap. The monsoon session has seen key important bills. If I go to list out the bills, it'll be a long time. But I'll just conclude saying that it has been some business amidst uproar, ruckus, and a near washout of the monsoon session.
Right. Dibyendu, appreciate you joining us with those updates.